So, ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty, Chiefs fans' hope for a three-peat dies on Sunday. And that is not just me being a biased Bills fan, because I'm pretty sure I speak for the vast majority of us watching, where this year just feels a little bit different. I try to reflect back on the past couple of years where we faced off against the Kansas City Chiefs in the playoffs, and that narrative just continuously gets more and more annoying as the years progress. We ultimately end up hearing, oh, no, man, it's the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Y'all get them in the regular season, but now it's the playoffs. Watch out. But let's take a second and reflect on some of the previous games that came into it, right? 13-second game. I think all season long that year, we had question marks about Leslie Frazier and his play calling capabilities. Sure, we were looking absolutely fantastic for I'd say the vast majority of the year, but it was also the year where we had some really weird losses where the defense just did not show up whatsoever. And it had to do with the play calling. Last year, when we lost to the Kansas City Chiefs, a lot of it had to do with the fact that we literally had Lunchbox from the Little Giants covering the linebacker position. We called someone randomly off of the couch in A.J. Klein in hopes that he would be able to cover Travis Kelce out of that tight end position. We had a practice squad defense going into that game from the beginning. While our offense did their job, had a solid game plan to begin with, there really wasn't much hope. And a lot of people didn't have any faith at all that we would be able to stop that Kansas City Chiefs offense this year. But now I'm looking at this team, and I am looking at a Buffalo Bills squad that always plays the Chiefs tight, regardless of the circumstances for the past few years. And now I'm looking at a team that has an offensive coordinator who is probably one of the most sought after OCs as a potential new head coach in 2025. We just saw that Bobby Babich ended up whipping his shaft out on Sunday evening against the Baltimore Ravens, showing the world we've been playing with you all year. We can stop whoever the hell puts an offense out on the damn field. And Sean McDermott has grown as the head coach that we have always needed him to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I am feeling very confident about this game, and I am so excited to begin this week's Troll-a-thon. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. A troll-a-thon. I am here to make enemies in Kansas City. I really am. And for all the Chiefs fans that are in here, thank you so much for tuning in. I promise you that you will only hate me this week. Afterwards, I promise you will probably find yourself to have me grow on you, because I do cover the NFL. I'm very much looking forward to covering draft. I'm very much looking forward to covering free agency, cap space, etc. All of these hot takes around the NFL. But this week, you guys are going to absolutely hate my ass. And it's not because of what I did, but it is me just telling you precisely what is going to happen on Sunday when the Buffalo Bills walk into Arrowhead and absolutely get arrested for a crime, my friends. A damn crime, bro. I want this game more than I think a lot of you do. I need it. I need it, man. My heart has been ripped out of my chest year after year after year after year from the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. I saw something on X the other day where it really killed me. Did you know that Josh Allen is the leading quarterback in NFL history with the most playoff wins without a Super Bowl? That is correct. He has 7 playoff wins and does not have a Super Bowl ring to show for it. Essentially meaning that Patrick Mahomes, that dastardly fool, always stands in the way. But not this year. Not this year at all. I look at a Chiefs team that has been winning by the skin of their teeth all year, and great teams do that. Great teams find a way to win ugly. But I honestly don't think that anybody is walking into this game feeling any type of way. And I understand that Ravens fans from last week, like y'all thought that I was wildly confident going into that game. I suppose to a sense that I did believe in my squad, but make no mistake, I was far more nervous about that game than I was against this Kansas City Chiefs squad. We hear everybody that comes onto this channel, some of my colleagues over at Roundtable Sports always say that the Buffalo Bills primarily are built to compete within the AFC East. We built a team where we regularly win the AFC East, and that's what every NFL organization needs to prioritize. But secondarily, something that Mr. Brandon Beane himself has admitted often is that we were also built to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. Hence why these games are always so close. Hence why the Buffalo Bills have the most favorable record against the Kansas City Chiefs out of any team in the NFL. It's not even particularly close. And this year, we finally have a defense that is healthy walking into this overall game. We have a quarterback who has completely cleaned up everything that made him so heavily criticized for the early part of his career. Josh Allen, ladies and gentlemen, was known for being, okay, we're going to see fireworks from this guy, but when in the hell is he going to blow it up with the turnovers? Now we're seeing a quarterback that is wildly responsible. He matured about 30 years over one offseason, which still blows my mind. We have a damn RB1 in James Cook, who, in my opinion, might arguably finish in top 3 in vast majority of all the statistics from running backs next year in 2025. He's really hit his own. And Joe Brady has been in his bag, ladies and gents. I have a feeling that Bills fans are about to be exceptionally pleased with what we see on Sunday night. We are going to be streaking down the streets of Buffalo, Nebraska, wherever the hell it is. Not that I condone that. No crimes, ladies and gentlemen. Make no crimes, all right? I will tell you that. This year's different. This year is different. And I know that we say this each and every single time, but I promise you the way that I'm looking at this matchup, the way that Patrick Mahomes has largely turned into a turnover machine thus far, how I have seen this Buffalo Bills squad have their way with the Kansas City Chiefs defense, even Spags, for example. Spags still has no answer for Josh Allen each and every single game. Each and every single game, he has no answer for Josh Allen in this offense. I am so damn excited. I am so damn excited. Bills Mafia, do me a favor right now and spam Go Bills in the chat, because we need to absolutely pump up this energy today as we begin Buffalo Bills versus Kansas City Chiefs AFC Championship week. I'm not sure about you folks, but I am just manifesting, and I am sitting here looking into the future, and I cannot wait to see the meltdown of the entire city limits of Kansas City and all of the bandwagons located on all corners of the United States switching allegiances when it is ultimately too late. My God, who else is on this exact same page as me right now, Bills Mafia? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Who else is on this damn page? Who feels surprisingly confident as hell that we are going to New Orleans? That we are going to New Orleans. If you were to ask me, we already got through our number 1 speed bump. Yeah, we already ended up getting past our biggest test, and that was the Baltimore Ravens, folks. We ended up stymieing the most efficient offense, a historic offense, 40% DVOA, which Kevin pointed out the other day. How insane is that? And now we're going up against a Kansas City Chiefs offense that is lucky to score 24 points each and every single game. And if you think for a damn second that Kansas City is going to hold this Buffalo Bills offense to less than 30 points, you are completely out of your mind. No way. They really think that they are going to hold this team below 30 points. I don't care what the conditions are like. We have seen what this team looks like. They're not ready for it. They're absolutely not ready for it. And I promise you, all the Chiefs fans in here watching, first off, I do want to appreciate you guys for coming on in, and that is including with the Chiefs fans. I love all of you. Trust me, I promise you will love me after this game. I promise you will. Just give me a couple of days. But now you're the enemy. And I think that you can empathize with that based off of all of the pain that you have caused Bills Mafia for the past couple of years. I genuinely believe that. I think you can empathize with where we are coming from, how much we want this game. I love this rivalry. I do. It pumps through my damn veins, baby. It pumps through my damn veins. So I'm sure you can understand when I tell you that nothing more I want to see is Patrick Mahomes walking up down the field, bitching about a call that didn't go his way because his team got belt to ass in his own damn stadium. You empathize with it, baby. You already know that. You already know that, baby. Oh my God, guys. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Come on in. Welcome to another edition. If you are new here, my name is Dan Mitchell, and I am an NFL content creator. I go live twice a day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. EST and 5:15 p.m. EST. Obviously, I'm a diehard Bills fan, so this week's content is exclusively just going to be myself pumping everybody up for the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs game. I have a great week lined up. I am planning on getting Cole. How about them Chiefs on the channel sometime this week? We're going to chop it up a little bit. He's the biggest Chiefs YouTuber on the internet. I'm super excited to have him roll on in. Now, ladies and gents, what I need you to do is go on ahead and sound off in the live chat right now and tell me exactly where you are located. I want to see how far this audience truly extends. If you were a Bills fan, if, for example, you're a Chiefs fan, if, for example, you were a fan of every other team, including the lurkers watching this right now, lurkers being people that just watch, don't contribute in the live chat, please go on ahead and tell us where you are located. I want to see how far this audience is. How far does this reach extend? Talk to me. Shout out. Let's go. We didn't show the Chiefs much the last 2 weeks either. Let's go. I'm going to tell you what. I really don't think that we have even opened up about 30 to 40% of I would say, the playbook in general. I still think that we are about to be seeing things that will make even a geriatric guy who hasn't popped one in 10 years. I guarantee you 70-year-old Bills fans are going to naturally pop a Woody watching this Buffalo Bills team. No help from Viagra. Zero help from Viagra. All 75-year-old Bills fans are about to naturally pop a rod once they end up seeing what the Buffalo Bills got in damn store for what's going on with them damn Kansas City Chiefs, baby. No Viagra needed, man. Grandpa Rivers is about to be throbbing, and I'm absolutely loving it. Guys, keep on going on ahead. Roll call in the chat right now. My boy Jakeem, Florida, what is going on? I'm not sure about you. I am in Florida, but it is absolutely brick outside right now. I'm not going to lie to you, dude. It's basically the panhandle. It's basically Southern Alabama is what I tell people, but it is cold out here, man. It's like 38 degrees. Holy hell. I was lied to. Bahamas, Jamal, what is going on? Fort Wayne, Indiana is in the chat. Liam, what is going on? Guys, keep on going on with that damn roll call. New Hampshire is in the chat. Jonesboro, Arkansas, go Bills. I can imagine it's freezing out there for you too, dude. Philly routing for you guys. All right, K-Strike 10. We got an Eagles fan up in here. So I'm going to tell you what, K-Strike, who do you want to see in the Super Bowl? Who do you think is going to be playing the Eagles in the Super Bowl? Rochester, New York, talk to me. We got Tampa up in here. Mike, what is going on? Denver, Colorado. Chiefs are lame. We got Pittsburgh in the chat. Behind enemy territory. I can feel that already. Give me the Bills by a trillion. Smack Bob. Don't worry about that. And y'all see that we have the alternate jersey for the Kansas City Chiefs on Bob this week. Have no fear. He's going to be getting some beat downs all week, especially during my live play-by-play reaction. Things are going to be crazy. Western North Carolina is in the chat. We got Bama in the chat. What is going on? Representing from Oregon, Joe Nuts. What's going on, brother? Boston is in the chat. Long Island. Oh, man, we have Baldwin, Missouri. What is going on for you? Hope all is well. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Buffalo. Dan gets so freaky. Yo, bro, my bad. Listen, man, that's exactly what this channel is about. Me saying outlandish things. I'm glad you stick around. Salt Lake City. I love to hear it. Let's talk about that. Miss Michelle. Yes, Buffalo Bills from Washington, D.C. Northern Wisconsin. Levi is in the chat. Buffalo versus the Redskins. We got Cliff Diggs. Puerto Rico is in the chat. I got Washington versus Buffalo. Charlotte, North Carolina. Daniel Haas, let me tell you what. I used to live there for about 3 years. Shout out Tavern on the Track, Charlotte, North Carolina. #1 Bills backers bar on the face of the planet. That slap never gets old. Don't worry about it. My right cross is healing very nicely. Oh, my God, dude. The amount of combos that this fool behind me is going to be taking this week is going to be crazy. All right, guys. I have been on the IR, and Bob hasn't even seen it yet. Portugal is in the chat. Talk to me. Richmond, Virginia, ref stats. Jeff is coming on in. Any news on Milano? Believe is coming in. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this conversation. So the official injury report is not going to be released until tomorrow, typically. But from a lot of sources that I trust, it sounds like that it was just a brief aggravation, not something that's going to require massive surgery. We saw pictures of him standing up, walking around normally on the sideline. That's probably a pretty good sign. So I'm hoping, because we needed Milano, and that's half of the reason why I think that Travis Kelce went off last year in the playoffs was due to the fact that Milano is not out there, and we had a damn 50-year-old AJ Klein tasked to guard Travis Kelce. It's going to be big, man. It's going to be big. It is finally an opportunity where we are going to ideally have our best defensive players out there. Also, Charlotte, North Carolina. Bob has that color rush Chiefs jersey. Yes, he does. Listen, y'all been telling me. You're just like, Dan, you should put a Chiefs jersey on Bob this week. Guess what, folks? He's had one on ever since I've had him. Yes, sir. Tavern on the Tracks is legendary. That was the place I would go and watch each and every single game moving forward back when I was up in Charlotte. Ref stats, Blakeman reffing Mahomes. He's 5-6. Bills are 6-2 with him as a ref. Yeah, most definitely. So as far as that advantage, and it's funny because like some people will come in here and be like, oh, dude, the refs, man, they don't play a factor at all. What the hell are you talking about, Dan? They absolutely do, my friend. Now, I will tell you this. We are not completely out of the woods with Clete Blakeman with that stat alone. Last time Clete Blakeman officiated a Buffalo Bills game was Bills versus Jets at the home showdown. And that dude was throwing flags like damn Oprah. I have not watched an NFL game that had more flags than that game. That was the game where the New York Jets had the most flags in franchise history. Luckily, he still threw his fair share on Buffalo, but nowhere near close to New York. He's flag happy. So we're going to have to make sure that we play nothing but complimentary football. We did for the most part against the Ravens on Sunday. We just need to make sure that the Chiefs make more mistakes than we do. And quite frankly, this Kansas City Chiefs team is turning over the football a hell of a lot more than the Buffalo Bills. And that's not even an over-exaggeration because you are looking at a team like the Buffalo Bills that is the one team that's number one in turnover differential. We do not turn the football over. We are the most disciplined team in the NFL statistically all year. We continue that, and Josh goes out there and continuously plays with that overall mentality. I am going to feel very, very good. Rap is day-to-day, all in all okay, about Taryn, according to Sean McDermott. The only player that I am willing to admit that I would say, you know what, might not be out there would be Taylor Rapp. But day-to-day is certainly encouraging, right? It's certainly encouraging when it comes into it. So we're going to have to see. We have Stard is coming on in, teleporting goalposts. Bills this Sunday are 38-24, and the announcers will say, and the Buffalo Bills are going to the Super Bowl, and you will hear a resounding sigh of relief across the United States because no three-peat. You will see once dead forests begin to bloom almost immediately. You will see pods of whales finally going into the Hudson of New York. The world will be healing itself the second that Buffalo takes the crown from the Kansas City Chiefs. I think I'm most excited, and not even for real Chiefs fans, because like y'all have heard me say this before. And listen, if anybody gets frustrated with this, if any Chiefs fan in this stream gets frustrated with what I'm about to say, then you are probably in this category. All Chiefs fans that literally can name the third quarterback, all right, 3 quarterbacks before Patrick Mahomes off the dome, not using Google, because I know all you frauds are using Google. So when I ask this online, if you are just a Chiefs fan that lives in Oregon, you have no connection to the team whatsoever. None of your family members are from Kansas City. No one's ever rooted for Kansas City, but you just started liking them because you love the way Patrick Mahomes plays on Madden. All right. Or like you were a Browns fan for a long time and you just got sick of getting your heart broken. So you hopped on the bandwagon and you're not a real Chiefs fan. All right. Those are the people that I think I'm most looking forward to disappointing. I'm not looking forward to disappointing the Chiefs fans that stuck around from the very beginning with this team, from the damn beginning, when they were terrible, when they had no playoff success before the Patrick Mahomes era. I love those people. But people like this damn basement dweller, Paris Jackson, who's from Utah and is a Chiefs fan, makes absolutely no damn sense. No sense. Absolute no sense, bro. Refs helping you say? Chiefs since 2018 have had the fewest help from the refs. You're a stat guy, Dan. So go look that up. Laughing emoji. 30-year-old man using emojis. Parrish, do me a favor, my guy. Do me a favor, my guy. If you ever want to get lucky with the ladies, I would not use emojis. All right. How about we be a damn man? If you were above the age of 17 and you were a male, you should not be using emojis. And funny enough, your fool ass hasn't shown your face, your SpongeBob shit-stained underwear face, since the Buffalo Bills cut that ass a couple of weeks ago. Where you been, Utah boy? Where you been, pal? Where you been, pal? Look at that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm looking forward to your ass not coming back for a while, man. You're not going to be back here after we put belt to damn ass. By the way, guys, if you are new here, I do want to put a disclaimer, okay? I play a character online. I love ripping people apart in this chat. It's all jokes. Don't take anything that I say seriously. It's all a part of the show, folks. I love messing around. I am just kidding. Even with this absolute fraud of a Chiefs fan, Parrish, grown man using emojis, absolutely embarrassing. Those Chiefs fans since 2019 are Patriots traitors. Thank you so much, DTN. I've been trying to tell people. Bills versus Regs, Chiefs / Taylor Swift. James Fontana. But you know what, man? Nothing's stopping this, man. It is written in the damn universe. We're going to have to knock this out. K-Strike 10. These fans are absolutely hilarious. They really are. Chiefs easy three-peat, 3 exclamation points. I can already tell based off of this comment that this fool watched the Henry Danger movie last night, okay? He asked his mom, he's like, Mom, listen, I told you I want Dino Nuggets, a Mountain Dew, and turn on Henry Danger. Okay, I promise you I got my long division homework done last night. No, that little girl isn't bullying me anymore, Mom. Stop asking. And so I'm getting sick of you iPad kids coming up in here thinking you're all big, you know what I'm saying? You're not, my friend. You're not. If you have a cartoon character as a comforter, my friend, which I know for a damn fact you do, my guy. I know that you have a cartoon character as a comforter, my friend. You still have posters on your wall. You are an absolute child, and that's okay. Listen, I'm here for the children, okay? I'm here to go on ahead and make sure that you grow up to be a respectable adult. So I hope that you are enjoying your Connecticut winter, because we all know that you're nowhere near Kansas City. You should be in school, little kid. You should be in school. All right. Why are teachers allowing kids with iPads in class now? I'm having a hard time understanding that. These Chiefs fans up in here, dude. Look at that. In fact, one more thing. Here's the thing, bro. You need to go on ahead and email me your report card. Email me your report card, little kid. Until you give me your grades in school right now, in your next comment, I'm putting you in timeout like your parents should have did. So let me go on ahead. Let me get your report card, all right? And then maybe if you're a good boy, I will talk to little Sally's parents and tell her to stop bullying you, my friend. Absolutely. Bill Sheraton, I hear for the children, punches mannequin. Dan Mitchell is the man of the people. I sure am. Josh Moneybag, Alan King of Buffalo, absolute huzz, man. Look at that. Luke is coming in. We are in this. Yes, we are. And my goal right now is to create enemies, because I want Chiefs fans to hate me, because they are going to really hate me when it turns out that I am correct. Like I have been correct all season. I was correct that we were going to beat the Baltimore Ravens. I was correct that this was going to be the best offense in Bills history, even without Stephon Diggs. I'm on an absolute heater, folks. I am on an absolute heater, and I'm not even done. There's no way that we're going to get this. Funny you're trying to parent Chiefs fans when you have to call Pat daddy. Jackson Schneider, one more comment like that, and you're going to have to call me daddy. You're going to have to call me daddy, my friend. I will locate you. I will find your mother. I will seduce her. I will marry her. I will send you to military school. Don't test me, brother. Do not text me, Jackson. And by the way, how about you be a grown man, Jackson, and go by Jack? I have a buddy named Jackson, and he hasn't gone by Jackson since his 7th birthday, Jackson. Huh? How about that? How about that, baby? Belt to ass. Jackson, I'm just kidding. I really appreciate you coming in and showing a little bit of love on this stream real fast. I promise you guys are going to love me next week. This is all a part of the show. Bills better give the Chiefs the same treatment the Colts to the Broncos under Manning did for my Patriots when attempting the three-peat. Hey, bro, what's your bench? 315, my guy. 315. If you don't believe me, just ask the TRT injection I put in my left ass cheek every Monday morning. My friend Tristan is coming in, throwing up. Good. You're going to be throwing damn up on Sunday once you figure out that I'm right and you're all upset. Mock draft season, baby. Sorry about the three-peat. Dynasty's dead. No, Bob the ref got slapped. Yes, he did. Exo Dark Reaper. That's corny jokes. You have a corny existence, fool. You have a corny existence, fool. Your existence, you wake up in the morning, you look yourself in the mirror, you look like corn, bro. You look like corn, bro. You could send me a picture of yourself, and I would be able to smell a fresh maize ready to go. Look at that. Dolphins fans coming up in here. Let the adults speak. Let the adults speak and worry about your own sorry-ass organization. You are stuck with Tua. In fact, you know what? I'm not even going to go that hard on you. It's because your team's already disappointing you too enough. I'm driving to Kansas City from Buffalo Friday morning. What bars are we taking over? Actually, that's not a question for me. I think that's more of a question for everyone that's from Kansas City in the chat. I would absolutely love to hear that. Frogs. Jet it out. Please give me some more originality. That's been your last 50 comments. For the love of God. I'm just kidding, Jet it out. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. Where's my boy? Smash that like button. Smash that like button indeed. I sincerely appreciate each and every single one of you for coming in and showing love. Dan's... All right. It's TRT. It's not that. Come on. Anyway, Ronald, Mac Daddy, they're all better than Mahomes. Michael is coming in saying, Bob better look like he got slapped back to biblical times come game time. Nothing but confidence this week. Just like the last. Listen, don't fix what's not broken. 13 seconds. Dan, you're giving off Skip Bayless vibes. You're from North Carolina as a Bills fan. Turkey boy. Fool, I'm from South Carolina, my boy. I was born in Buffalo, New York, man. You're trying to sit here and tell me my family's lineage, my friend. My family's lineage, you're trying to tell me that this dude sitting there upset that you're a fraud. You're not from Kansas City. You're not from Kansas City, my friend. And guess what? I got you watching, fool. So get it. Tyler H. Stan got that level 100 trash talking. No one beats me. Nobody beats me. I'm not going to let some 12-year-olds with an Andy Reid profile picture come up in here and take my confidence level down. Get the hell out of here. My God, belt to damn ass incoming. Time for Kansas City to sit at the kids' table and Buffalo to take over the adult table. It is here. Ed, go Bills. Ed, absolutely. Blur is coming in. I'm predicting a blowout because of the anger we're going to have against Kansas City with this much on the line. You have no idea what team's showing up. You have no idea what's showing up. It's absolutely crazy. So y'all going to join Diggs in Cancun. Nah, man, this is what you have to do. Go on ahead and look up your refunds from Spirit Airlines because I know your fool ass is flying Spirit, fool. I know you're flying Spirit. Because you ain't going to the Super Bowl. No, you're not. You're not going to the Super Bowl, my friend. Don't worry about Cancun, fool. Don't worry about Cancun. So call Spirit Airlines, my friend, and get your refund. Dan is the man. How you doing? And there's nothing wrong with Spirit, okay? There's nothing wrong with Spirit. Yes, I'm the same. I can't wait to hear all the excuses when we kick their butt. I agree. Sherry, damn straight Bills are going to beat some ass. See, Bills fans? Good. We cannot allow this. We cannot allow these fools to come in here and try and make us scared. Because, I mean, last time I checked, a lot of Chiefs fans last week were doing whatever they could to manifest that the Buffalo Bills were going to lose to the Baltimore Ravens. You want to know why? Because they didn't want to see us. Because last time they saw us, we handed them their only loss of the season. And no, I'm not counting the last game of the season. No way. Ronald Miller, why does anyone think bringing up 4 Super Bowls 30 years ago is a good argument? We are talking about this year, and your Chiefs can't score enough to keep up with Buffalo. It is what it is. That is all that's going to matter. We're going to see. Josiah, what is your score prediction? Give me 35-24 Bills. An 11-point differential, and they will get to 24 in garbage time. And Josh Allen's going to be on the sideline with a baseball cap watching, resting up before the Super Bowl appearance. Hey, Dan, both of my teams are the Commanders and the Bills. Won this weekend. I am a happy man. I sincerely appreciate that. James, sing Mr. Brightside. Sunday when we win. Did you see Marlon Humphrey might leave the Ravens because they bumps? Interesting. Katie, Dan, so you see that Andy Reid thinks they will be underdogs in this game. He's trying to summon fake motivation for them. Dude, these people. Delano, Dan, and you can have all my Buffalo huzzes. Dude, my guy. Has anybody made a highlight reel of the Jersey Shore Reject predicting the Bills beating the Chiefs in the playoffs? So you look like Biff from Back to the Future with Down syndrome. How about that damn bird chest, little man? And how about that, oh my God, Mose Schrute beard? Look at Victor with the Mose Schrute beard, man. Let me go on ahead and show you guys what Mose Schrute looks like real fast, all right? Because that beard is absolutely disgusting. It's a chin strap, brother. This is our guy right over here, Victor Scrotum. Victor Scrotum just came in here, folks, trying to disrespect my ass with a damn Mose Schrute beard. A Mose Schrute beard, man. Get out of here with your Mose Schrute beard and your damn bird chest, fool. Get out of here. That's what I'm talking about, man. These people up in here, dude. How about them Beet Farm, baby? How's that Beet Farm going for you, fool? Get out of here, dog. Get out of here, fool. You see this? You see this, fool? And so I bench 315, dog. So you see these traps, dog? You see these traps, dude? Fucking incredible. Victor Scrotum in here. He's coming in. Victor, I'm just kidding. Listen, this is a part of the stream. I love talking shit about everybody. I promise you, you are going to love me here in a couple of weeks. I put out NFL content all the time on various platforms. We're going to have a good time, my friend. I promise you that. Yo, Swooty, P&L District to the dude going to Kansas City. Hit me up. I got plenty of suggestions for a good time. I will tell you what. Incredible fucking barbecue in Kansas City. Good God. I wish that I remember some of the places that I went to. And surprisingly enough, so the people in Kansas City are super nice too. Very, very welcoming. So, like, maybe that's because they send us home sad each and every single year. But outside that, we will see. You were acting like y'all already won the game because we did, baby. Because we did. You need a lot more TRT, dude. Don't worry about that, baby. Don't worry about that. Alex Smith, man. Don't even worry about that. Call me when you can bench the bar, my friend. KC Trolls be calling CPS for child abuse. Absolutely. Dan said he wasn't drinking anymore this year. Yeah, okay. I'm sober, baby. I am sober as hell, my guy. I'm just loaded on some testosterone and black coffee, baby. That's all it is. I was out there putting up weight on them fools, baby. Trust me on that. Sunday, I'm going to put a lipper in and watch the Buffalo Bills kick ass. James, America wants the Buffalo Bills to win. Absolutely. I am ready for it. Nervous Chiefs fans piling in, trying to soothe their anxiety. Yes. All right. Anyway, so this is an announcement for Chiefs fans. I do want to go on ahead and remind everybody that I am doing a jersey giveaway. Basically, whatever team wins, I am going to select a random fan that leaves a comment on, I think it was my TikTok or Instagram video or X video. That's what I'm assuming where the most of the Chiefs fans came from on that. So more than likely, you are probably already entered. Basically, what I'm doing, find the video on either X, Instagram, or TikTok where I ended up doing this sort of overall situation. I'm going to give a jersey to a Kansas City Chiefs fan, random dude, if they ultimately end up winning the game. But you have to be a subscriber. And I believe I laid out the other rules a bit earlier. But when the Buffalo Bills win, I'm going to be blessing one of you guys with a random one. That does not include not include this week's giveaway. And that just so happens to be the Gregory Rousseau signed jersey for all Bills Mafia watching this. I've been doing sign giveaways all year. Sign Greg Rousseau jersey. All you need to do is be a subscriber to this YouTube channel and leave a comment on this video. Once it is all said and done, I will be announcing the winner during my live play-by-play reaction, and you have to be here in order to claim the prize. So get on into it. Solid jersey. I'm excited to give this away. Oh, all right. Anyway. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get in some football talk real fast. And so I'm getting sick of winning these battles with these fools in the chat. You know what I'm saying? What scares me about this game is that the refs will try to screw us. So the Bills need to be up 2 scores, and they will not be a factor. Think the refs did the Texans dirty. Well, the thing is, Eric, is that ref literally grew up like 3 miles outside of Arrowhead Stadium. So if you're going to tell me that there was absolutely zero bias there, it's crazy. If, for example, like you wanted the perfect officiating team for the squad, it's got to be Clete Blakeman, because the Chiefs have the worst record when he is officiating out of any ref in the NFL. So we're probably going to get a pretty fairly called game, which is ideal. So with Kansas City fans, we're rooting for Baltimore, and they want no part of a healthy Bills team. I totally agree with you there. Bills will beat Kansas City on the field and in the parking lot. We are going to get that ring, baby. Go Bills. Job is not finished. James is coming in saying, I started liking the Bills about 6 years ago, and they are the only team I have ever liked and ever will. Go Bills. James Cook, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Yes, go Groot. That's what I'm talking about. I think there is a crackdown coming on the refs. I mean, I feel like that they've been saying that for a while. It's weird when it comes into referees, because all of these dudes have like regular careers. So half of them are like CEOs or doctors or lawyers, and they just do this sort of like as a side hustle, if you will. And there's really not a lot of re-education programs. Of course, they have to go through testing and everything like at the beginning of the year, but it's largely crazy with how profitable the NFL is in and of itself, that they can't afford to have full-time referees, where that is exclusively their only career. And during the off season, it's something where, so they make them go on assignments and like ref XFL games or something like that so that they can polish up their skills. Really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Serious talk. Are you scared that they have home field advantage? No, I am not, because our record against the Chiefs at Arrowhead is actually very good. Buy homes. You are not winning. Luke is coming in. I think those are under investigation. 90s Cowboys would have suffered. Mac Daddy. Can we name Bob EJ Manuel? No. Bob is Bob. That is his name. Dan, I rep 315 4x3. I like that, yo, Swooty. I like that, baby. I like that, my friend. I like it, dude. Some turtle shells up on the chest, baby. We already know what it's about. Bills fan since 85. That's what I'm talking about, Urban Outdoors. So who do you think will win, Chiefs or Bills? Oh, come on, man. We already know this. All right, dude. So we have Micey coming in. What is up with Amari? He has been a ghost. So I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was joking around with Kevin yesterday on our stream, and I'm convinced that the way that Joe Brady calls offenses, he hates wide receiver ones. I thought last year he was just trying to get Diggs out of the game plan because of the drama that he was causing in the locker room. But now, since we ultimately ended up trading for Amari Cooper, dude had like 20% of the snaps. Like, dude had 20% of the snaps last game. So I just don't think that Joe Brady really likes those veteran wide receiver number ones. He thinks that he can get it done with the run game, and then also several tight end plays, and also Shakir. I honestly think that Joe Brady looks at this squad right now, and he still believes that Khalil Shakir is the number one wide receiver on this team, which is insane. Bills have a winning record with the refs. That's reffing this game 6-2. I did see that. Dan, go Bills. What do you think this might go overtime? Who wins in overtime? I don't think this is going to overtime. I have 38. No, excuse me. It's 35-24 Bills. Yes, refs have made some game impacting wrong calls this year. Definitely need to examine it in the offseason. Augustin, Amari will be alive for the Chiefs game. I hope so. If not, my theory is real. that Joe Brady hates veteran wide receiver number ones. And who am I to judge? Because I have seen some of the most efficient offense I have seen in the NFL. We were a top 5 offense historically this year when it came into EPA points per drive, sitting at 3 points. So I'm feeling pretty damn good. I need that blue helmet. I just gave a blue helmet signed Jim Kelly one away last week. So we're going to see fantasy primetime. We've been beating teams without a full arsenal. So have we. Because Khalil Shakir is amazing. 13 seconds. Chiefs got a 500 record with that ref. Turkey, boy, what a lazy ass insult. What precisely does a turkey boy mean? What precisely does a turkey boy mean? 13 seconds. I'm not taking a grown man seriously that has a cartoon as a profile picture. I just can't do it. Please pay attention in school. Someone find this kid's parents and tell him to cut his iPad time down. For the love of God, say whatever you'd like. Bills D has stepped up when needed. Showed up on Sunday night, gave up yards, but locked down in big moments. This is what wins games. No mistakes from Josh and the offense. I entirely agree with you. I'm feeling very, very confident about this. Dan, don't do this to yourself, brother. Mahomes is inevitable. I agree with your takes, but we know when playoff big games come, we turn off. Mazza, you better not be a damn Bills fan. Bro, you better not be a Bills fan. You better not be a Bills fan with that damn attitude, my friend. I'm getting sick of people coming in here saying, Dan, you're going to jinx it. All right, listen, folks. I'm going to throw out a hot take. A random dude that makes videos in his spare bedroom has zero impact on how a football team plays. I promise you that. Jinxing does not exist. If you walk away from this stream knowing anything, with any questions asked, I promise you, Mazza, jinxing does not exist. This Buffalo Bills team is just a better unit. This Buffalo Bills team is playing at a very high level. We are fully healthy. We beat the Kansas City Chiefs even when we had injuries on defense. And this Buffalo Bills squad has been incredible. Absolutely incredible. Bills check is coming in. Well, then Amari Cooper was a waste. I mean, he serves as a pretty solid distraction. I'm not going to lie. The Queefs are going to get packed up 110%. Start pre-packing right now. If we win the Super Bowl, Diggs will be punching the air. I totally agree with you. Josh Allen, 280 yards, 4 touchdowns. You know that dude's putting the cape on. What about Brady's play calling second half of the Baltimore game? I mean, listen. So with the Ravens just ultimately ended up making a great adjustments defensively. Why I feel a hell of a lot more confident against the Kansas City Chiefs defense is that they are very similar to the Buffalo Bills, where they are quote unquote undersized. Baltimore is so physical, big dudes out there that hit hard, solid agility off to the sides, and there's really no weaknesses outside of some secondary mismatches that we saw. This offense is not going to struggle at all versus Kansas City. So far, I have already looked at the weather report, and from where it stands right now, we're looking at clear skies, 5-mile-an-hour gusts, if that, and like 32 degrees, low of 24. It's prime football weather. And so whether or not that, like, you just wanted to give credit right to Baltimore for making the adjustments that they had to at the beginning of the second half, or whether or not that you wanted to account for the fact that it was like single digits out during that game, I'm fine with either of those theories. Go Bills, dollar bills. What's up, man? Hope shut down the third down throw to Kelsey. Spears Sports Network. Any word on Milano? We get the official injury report at the end of the day. Dan, thank you for what you do, keeping me informed down here in Florida. Go Bills by a billion. It's funny. Because I really want people to understand that I do play a character on this stream. Anytime that y'all see me go in on somebody in the chat, it's all for laughs. And I like to go on ahead because, like, we've been seeing a lot of growth on this channel. We really, really have. I just crossed 100,000 followers on TikTok. I just crossed 90,000 on Instagram. I just crossed 37,000, I think, on YouTube. So regularly, like, we're going to be getting new people that join this stream, and they're going to be like, holy hell, this dude's absolutely nuts, which is true. but I don't want anyone to think that I'm being serious. It's all jokes. I love everybody. I wouldn't be anywhere close to where I am, like being full time at this without you guys tuning in. So I hope you understand that I appreciate each and every single one of you, even the trolls that come in here. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. But if you're going to dunk on me, you best believe, fool, I'm dunking on you. Not a Bills fan. I am a Chiefs fan. I wasn't talking about jinxing. I was talking about how Mahomes will inevitably win the game 3-0 against Allen in the playoffs. But like, here's the deal. I feel like you're having that exact same energy that Baltimore had last week, right? I feel like Baltimore looked at this Buffalo Bills squad in week 4 where we had like 5 players missing defensively. And they're like, oh, yeah, like we're about to roll the Buffalo Bills. And they're also about to look at like how, especially with Josh Allen, had a broken hand and how James Cook had a turf toe injury he was playing through, how we didn't have Amari Cooper, how Shakir was injured. And I feel like that sentiment for Kansas City this year is that they think that we are rolling out the exact same dismantled defense that we have had for the past 2 playoff matches that we have faced you guys. Almost every time we have played the Kansas City Chiefs, we have had massive injuries on the defensive side of the ball that take away some of the best things that you guys do. And anytime we play you in the regular season, that's how we win, right? But y'all just aren't acknowledging that every single time that we play the Kansas City Chiefs, we have massive injuries to key players all over the field. Not so much this game. So, yes, obviously, I have respect for Patrick Mahomes. He's the best quarterback in the NFL still, according to myself, all in all. I still genuinely believe that, but I know when we have a fully healthy defense, so we win. So whether or not that like you want to say, oh my God, no, it's the Bills. So the Chiefs own the Bills in the playoffs. It's not necessarily so much like that. It's the exact same reasoning behind. So the Chiefs own a practice squad defense right in the playoffs. That is the common denominator between each and every single game. It's not that we just come out and we play way harder in the regular season. It's because every time we have played you in the playoffs, we have had significant injuries on the defensive side of the football, which has required us to call dudes off of the couch and ask them to cover players like Travis Kelce. So I don't know. It's funny how that common denominator works, but things are going to be interesting. Bernard cried last year when he couldn't play in the Kansas City game last year. That man is going to cook. Cliff, yo, Parrish. If you aren't worried, why are you here? Hey, listen, man. Dude, listen. I am getting so many flashbacks from last week when Ravens fans were saying the exact same thing. How sweet was it? How sweet was it, folks, when we saw all of those Ravens fans disappear? Except for I love Ravens fans. If Ravens fans are still in here, I love each and every single one of you. I hope you stick around. And join me trolling the Kansas City Chiefs because we absolutely need it. I know that you're an honorary Bills fan. Justin Hood's coming in saying, I had no idea that they were throwing strings only eye to the game. That was straight up better fraud. I had no idea that they were throwing strings only eye to the game. Don't know what you mean there, Justin. Let me know what you mean by that. So Mahomes beat an injured defense. Try beating a healthy defense. Dustin is coming in saying, so the media right now is literally ignoring the Bills, and all they're talking about all on Baltimore is how they lost the game. Yes, they made mistakes, but playing from behind was because Buffalo took a lead early and created turnovers, which we do each and every single time. So you guys got to be mistake-free to beat the Chiefs. Well, I will tell you what, JC, it certainly helps that we are the least penalized team in the NFL. Not a hater, but I really can't fathom Kelce. Both he and Mahomes are pretentious and annoying. Listen, say it with your chest. Say it with your chest, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever put something like not to be a hater because that's exactly what you are, right? Like that is exactly what you are. Own it. If you are a hater, be a hater, ladies and gentlemen. Don't say no disrespect, but you're an asshole. Just say you're an asshole. Shout out to everybody in here. Life lessons from Dan Mitchell. Houston's pass rush is the best rush Kansas City had to face in the postseason, and Josh Allen is the best quarterback that you are going to be facing in the postseason. So you know that Ravens fans are Bills fans this week. I told my Ravens fan friend that I would be a Ravens fan if we lost last week. F Buffalo. Joe Riss is mad. He's mad coming up in here. So to be honest, Houston does have an elite pass rush, LIK. I have a feeling the defense is about to have a masterclass, forcing 4 turnovers, and to top it off, a Josh Allen over my dead body nut-dropping performance in Kansas City. Inject it into my veins almost immediately. Dan, that Ravens fan ever come back? So the one that was talking trash to you? No, not at all. That's why I'm hoping that all the Kansas City Chiefs fans in here promise me that they will come back. Promise me that they will come back and face the music if the Kansas City Chiefs lose. So the last Chiefs game was a throw. So to keep their first strong ready for the big game. Interesting. Dan, I see the Bills winning 35-21, 31-20. I think that it's going to be a 10-plus point differential. I'm really feeling it. Shout out to the assholes. Absolutely. Own being an asshole, ladies and gentlemen. Bills versus Commanders. Let's get this up. Depressed Dolphins fan. As a Dolphins fan, go win the Super Bowl. Wow, that had to be hard to say. You will not be at Kansas City twice or beat Kansas City twice in the same year, and not when it matters most. Mahomes will drag the team over the finish line personally. What was your take on the Bills-Ravens game last week? What was your take on the Bills-Broncos game the week before? What was your take on the division at the beginning of the year? What was your take on the Bills playing the Kansas City Chiefs in the regular season? What was your take on the Bills playing the Lions in the regular season this year? Because let me tell you what, my friend, if my mind reminds me correctly, you have been dead wrong on absolutely everything. Absolutely everything that you have ever commented in this live chat. Hence why I'm so glad you don't make content. Because things would not be looking good for you, my friend. I'm just kidding, never be gamer. But you better not be over the age of 21 still playing video games. Damn, bro. Damn. Craig is coming in. Loki here from and nothing's wrong with playing video games, folks. I'm just talking shit. It's just a character. Don't be sensitive. Dan, will you cry if we finally beat the Kansas City Chiefs? I will. It's our destiny. No, because job wouldn't be finished yet. All it's going to matter is raising a damn Lombardi. Never, but they didn't, or they would have won. See how that works. It takes talent to get to the Super Bowl, even though they lose 4. You can't be a bum if you make it there. I entirely agree. Cry not until we get our ring. Prison Mike, grown-ups are talking, never be. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I'm pretty sure Fortnite had a damn update, my friend. Josh is going to dog walk the Kansas City Chiefs. I keep looking for Ravens for Life 716. Where is he? I don't know. He's probably still wiping his tears watching me. Numbers don't lie. Turnovers were the difference. Well, really, at the end of the day, numbers don't lie, and this Buffalo Bills team has the number 1 turnover differential in the NFL. We don't turn the ball over. It's what the statistics suggest. It doesn't happen. We take care of the ball. So, again, let the professionals stick the ball, please. Can't wait for the Buffalo Super Bowl parade. You and me both. Bills have been destroying narratives all season. We will destroy another one on Sunday. The 2025 Eagles versus Chiefs to make history. The 2023 also Eagles versus Chiefs. Fans don't want to see another one. Absolutely. Nobody wants to see it. All of America wants the Buffalo Bills and, of course, the Washington Commanders to make the Super Bowl. Dan, I am going to be jealous of you, bro. Getting to go to the Super Bowl and talk to the players as the Bills win their first Super Bowl, talk about a self-narrative. No. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. My company, Roundtable Sports, we ultimately ended up getting approved for media credentials for the Super Bowl. So that's exciting. So I get to go to the Super Bowl and interview all the players, all the coaches. I swear to God, if it's Chiefs players, bro, I'm going to be so butthurt. Fuck. It's not going to happen, though. It's going to be Buffalo Bills. So super, super exciting about that. We got approved for media credentials. And I will be going to New Orleans. I will be going to the Super Bowl. Regardless, I have my flight ready to go. We're staying up at a nice hotel, and we're going to go out there and we're going to work, baby. Insanity is Bills fans not learning from the last 3 postseason failures versus Kansas City. This guy's a Dolphins fan in here trying to talk up like he's a part of their overall bandwagon. Nobody wants you, man. 3 in a row Super Bowl, Eagles versus Chiefs. Boring for fans. I totally agree. Bills stop their perfect season. Bills will stop a 3-peat. I'm rocking with Dan. I get his humor. Seems like a real stand-up dude. Would share a drink and a cigar with you any day. Chef Chef Arian, I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you understand that this is all comedy here, okay? And it has nothing to do. It's never personal to anybody in the chat. I love each and every single one of you, and that's including the Chiefs fans in here. We can definitely beat Kansas City. We've done it once, and we can do it again, I believe. Make sure you ask Mahomes a question, Dan. Relax. Never been so hyped before. I know the Bills are ready. We have Augustin. Congrats. Pepe, I just watched a Netflix Bills documentary. If Chiefs can't win, I will be rooting for Buffalo. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So the Commanders are the underdog and trash. We have Justin Hood. So who's your team, Hood? Just out of curiosity. That's badass, man. Congrats. Thank you so much, man. We're super excited about that. And we will be doing a bunch of content out there. Me, Richie, TD, and Colby. And then we're also going to be at the Senior Bowl next week. So where we get to see all of the players that are coming into the 2025 NFL draft. So if anybody in here's team is currently eliminated and you've already started looking at prospects for next season, just go ahead and follow me on X at Real Dan Mitchell and just shoot me a DM of a specific player that you would like us to take a look at. It's a crazy travel schedule, like for us. Like we're going to the Senior Bowl and I'm going to be there from like Monday through Thursday. So for all the media stuff, I have 2 days off and then I fly to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. So I'm going to be gone for a while doing my shit, but I'm still going to be putting out content. Insanity is thinking that the Chiefs are facing the same Bills team that they played in recent years, right? That's what I'm talking about. Everyone like the stream, guard down, injected in my veins, baby. When Hamlin almost died that day, who wrote that script? I don't know. Sunday will forever be remembered as the day that the Buffalo Bills saved football. Absolutely. It will be saved. I really just want to see no star, no offer. Josh Allen bring it home to Buffalo. Number one Chiefs fan. Bills are just number one Connecticut Bills fan. Excuse me. Bills are just the better overall team. I love that. Chiefs need to understand that AJ Klein is not walking through that door this weekend. He's back at Stop and Shop. Not this year. Let's go. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is the number one correlation I think that I could really pull from the Buffalo Bills and Kansas City Chiefs. Difference between regular season and also playoffs. Every single regular season we have on the Kansas City Chiefs was when we had a fully healthy defense. But then every single playoff loss we have had, there has been a key player missing against the Kansas City Chiefs on defense each and every single time. It's not that we can't live up to the moment. It's just that we had personnel restraints. This time it's different. This time it is different. We have we have a healthy defense. It's crazy, right? So we'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on. Dan, Stevie Johnson, your favorite player back in the day? No, my favorite player back in the day had to be Bruce Smith, all-time favorite. Definitely when it came into edge rusher. But so the mid 2000s favorite player, I'd say Stevie was up there. Loved Eric Moulds. So I have a 2000s Eric Moulds jersey up in there that I wear every now and again. So what about Benford? He's in the protocol, but we all know that protocol typically doesn't last quite as long in the playoffs. 3 points, Chiefer, 65, TPT, Ryan, Dan. They need to forget about the reps, forget about the talk of the three-peat, forget about our records versus them, and just go ball, man. Go Bills. Clay Miles, once again, the Buffalo Bills will shock the world. I totally agree with that. Kelsey didn't have anyone with 20 yards of him all game during the divisional last year. LOL. Klein was bagging groceries on the field. This year, Tampa Bay is locking him down. Cliff, Stevie, and Eastleaf. Look at that. Steve Tasker was the man back in the day. He certainly was. Shame he's not in the hall. Rap is good to go, I believe. So it was at Bar Bill Tavern yesterday. Waitress said he was in there Sunday night after the game. Can't confirm 100%, but that's what she said. Perfect. Bar Bill, I love that place. So it looks like you're a Bills fan. Been here only an hour, but just noticed the background. I'm here, baby. Matt Milano, yes, sir. Bills, Eagles, Super Bowl, and the only team we haven't faced in the Super Bowl from the NFC East. PJ, I went to the Bills and Kansas City regular season game, and I can tell you that this is the Kansas City team will not three-peat. Mac Daddy, Fred Jackson, or Reggie Bush? Definitely Fred. All right, guys, listen. So I need to give a giant shout out right to today's sponsor, and that just so happens to be Picasso's Pizza. Now, say, for example, you are in Western New York, ladies and gents. Picasso's Pizza has the best pizza in the area. And if you are not in Western New York, have no fear because they're delivering nationwide, sending pizza to your front doorstep. Simply just by going to that nationwide shipping button and use code PARADE for 20% off. Guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Shout out to Picasso's Pizza for being a proud sponsor of today's show. I met Stevie Johnson at the Bills game. I love that. Mebster. Matt Milano was pulled off on final drive for injury. Yeah, I saw that. However, I don't think it's anything significant from what I'm hearing. Bring back Fool. Oh, man, don't worry about that. I will continuously say Fool on a regular basis. Houston has a better defense than Buffalo, who is carved up by 15/87. Buffalo will not avoid that inevitability. How exactly did you do against our defense in the regular season, my friend? You bounced Houston easily 2 times in a row. 2 times in a row, my friend. So we shall see. We shall see, my friend. But again, I do appreciate you coming in and showing a little bit of love. As a Chiefs fan who watched Matt Castle play on the Chiefs, I'm going to be honest. We are going to lose this game 56-14. Wow. I'm not entirely convinced that this is a Chiefs fan. I'm not entirely convinced that this is a Chiefs fan right here. I don't believe it. I think this has to be a Bills fan that just changed up their profile picture because there's no way that someone really believes that. But I will tell you, if that is correct, then I appreciate you because I know that you were a Chiefs fan that went through the dark times right before Patrick Mahomes. And I have all of the respect for you. If Lamar still wins MVP, what will they say about his season? I still want him to win MVP just because I'm petty. Respect, Dan. However, will you be attending the Chiefs parade? No, because it's not happening, my friend. Much love, much love, Dan. It's gonna be a hard-fought loss for y'all. Parrish, much love to you, man. I am looking forward to chopping it up with Bills and Chiefs fans all week. I promise you that. BB's got to be the favorite. But admitting your team will lose like that is absolutely crazy, Cliff. But the best NFL player I've ever had a chance to meet and actually eat Thanksgiving dinner back-to-back with Junior. Interesting. I met Andre Reed walking to the stadium, just casually walking with fans, Justin. No, just Super Bowl. So I have a Tesla and half of the riding on the Knicks. Wow. Look at that. Sounds like I called the shoulder dislocation on Taryn. I don't know if you've already covered it, but does this mean we come out of nickel? He'll probably be fine. Just go ahead and just relocate that bad boy and just load him on up with some pain if need be. I am a Chiefs fan, but I'm just happy to see Mahomes and my team win. I'm 23, and I'm glad to see us like that. I mean, hey, listen, man, I appreciate that. Hey, Dan, I'm feeling good. Didn't get trolled in my hometown. I did the trolling. Now let's go beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I agree. King Jamie, woo, we made it to the championship, boys. Congrats, and I hope we have another fantastic game. No trolling from a fellow whose bestie is a Bills fan. We made it. Jamie, my favorite Chiefs fan on the face of the planet, but you're going down, Jamie, and remember, all right, you know what Dan Mitchell is like during Bills Chiefs week, so please don't take anything I say seriously, especially when we put belt to ass on Sunday, Jamie. I really hope our friendship can be salvaged, Jamie. I really, really hope that, Jamie. I really, really hope that. How big will home field advantage be for Kansas City? So normally we play pretty well, so I'm not really so much concerned. It's going to be a blowout. Greetings from Mexico City. What is up, my guy? We have Jeff. Defense wins championships, and the Chiefs defense is healthy and are better. All right, so we have a Chiefs fan in here. What's going on, man? I appreciate you tuning in. Yes, I do agree with you there, but here's the deal. So this Buffalo Bills team held Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry to a combined 130 yards. That's no tall task. And also, so when people look at this overall narrative where it's like, okay, so the Buffalo Bills beat the Chiefs in the regular season each and every single year, they think that it just has to do with time and it's just like a so weird situation. But in reality, like what it is, why we beat you in the regular season is because we have a fully healthy defense. And every time that you guys have beating us in the playoffs, we have been missing no less than 3 key players on defense. Right now, we have a fully healthy squad. and we don't have practice squad linebackers asked to cover Travis Kelce this time. So I'm very interested to see how this game works out. I promise you that you guys are sweating, and I'm ready to get going. Dan, let's chill the Chiefs. Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely, Michael. I just want to hear it. Not only will we have Milano back, but Keon Kincaid and Spencer Brown, none of them played week 11. Absolutely. No Coleman, no Kincaid, no Spencer Brown, and Matt Milano is back. So we are fully healthy as well. We have played at Arrowhead so many times that it's almost like a home game for us at that point. Ravens this year was one of the best we've seen since the 2018 Chiefs. If our defense can hold them off, the sky is the limit. Absolutely. When the Bills win, join me in trolling the Swifties. Absolutely. Bill, if Milano is covering Kelce, who is spying Patrick Mahomes? Serious question. He really doesn't run as much as Lamar Jackson. I probably wouldn't put a spy on him, but don't worry. We are going to be unpacking like actual game plan later on in the week. I told my restaurant I won't be working on Sunday shift again until after the Bills win the bowl. Locked in for the rest of the journey. OJ, I appreciate that, man. I am glad that you're going to be a part of this. I want this game to be a big Coleman game. You and me both. 135 yards in the freezing snow. They held the Chads like Henry and Lamar. Bills up. Queeps fans are Delulu. Absolutely. Bernard was doing some spying in the first matchup. Any update on Rap yet? He's day-to-day from what I understand, Raymond. Bills going home when the Chiefs win, just like we were going home against the Baltimore Ravens. Is that right? Just like we were going home against the Baltimore Ravens Dark Reaper 4-5 FN. Dark Reaper 4-5 Fortnite. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. The key to this game is third downs. This is how the Chiefs have been winning all year. Solid third down defense. Get them behind the sticks early and often. Let me see. Mahomie is going to get scalped. Joe Rist, agreed. Dark Reaper. Bills can score more than Kansas City. Enough said. I totally agree with you. Bernard will pick off Mahomes at least one time. Book it. Part 500 of Kelce torching the Bills in the playoffs. Well, I'm going to tell you what, man. This time you are not going to be having. So with this time, you are not going to be having AJ Klein, a practice squad 60-year-old out there covering Travis Kelce. So I'd be careful. I would be mindful. Let me see. Pepe, Bob is rooting for the Chiefs. No, he's not. If we lose this game, so I want to see the Bills win against whoever they play by 30. I love that. Dan, can you repeat the score of the Ravens-Bills divisional game? 27-25, baby. 27-25. My friend that is a Chiefs fan trolls me. I can't wait to troll him. Man, this is crazy. 759 of you in here right now. 399 of you are watching on YouTube. And how many people are watching on X right now? 359 of you are watching on that as well. Guys, again, I am going to go on ahead and I am going to call it for this afternoon stream. I will be live later on BetUS TV's The Huddle, and then I'll also be live later this afternoon when I am going to be welcoming on somebody. And later this week, for Chiefs fans, who I'm sure you guys are going to be super excited about, I'm bringing Cole on. He's the YouTuber called How About Those Chiefs. I'm very excited to bring Cole onto the channel, see what he has to say about the overall matchup. And yeah, guys, subscribe. Like I said, I'm doing a bunch of giveaways all across this year, all across my social medias. If you want to be a part of these giveaways, you got to be a subscriber. And again, even if you are not a Bills fan, have no fear. I promise you that I will have content for each and every single one of you on this channel on the regular. So subscribe to the channel. Let's go on ahead and get to 40,000 before the Super Bowl. I think that we can get that done. And love y'all. And we'll see you next time. Peace.